and thank you for joining me on this episode of Juicing Made Easy. You know, parents can be quite tricky. I didn't like beets when I was a child, but my mother knew that they were really healthy, and they actually helped to calm a hyperactive child, along with carrots. So to get me to eat them, she would hide them in one of my favorite drinks, her homemade carrot juice. So now I didn't find out until I was an adult that I had been drinking beet juice. As an adult now, though, I truly love eating beets and drinking them in particular in the carrot juice that we're going to make today. To find out all the wonderful, healthy benefits of these fine vegetables, please read my blog at paulinesamuels.com. The ingredients we're going to use today are carrots, beets, ginger, and apples. We're also going to include coconut milk and coconut water. And at the end, I'm going to sprinkle a little something special on the top. So stay tuned. Okay, so since when I was a child, I didn't like beets and my mom used to hide them in the carrot juice, I thought it's only appropriate to introduce it to another child. So I have my bestie friend here, my little neighbor, Pollyanna, and she's going to be my helper today, and I can't wait for her to try this delicious treat. Okay, Pollyanna?
Yes.
Let's start them off. Oh, first of all, we have the beets in a glass container and we cut them up separately because they will stain your cutting boards terribly. They are really rich in this color, this purple color here, and they stain your fingers, your utensils, just about anything that you get them on. So that's why we have it in a glass bowl. Okay, Pollyanna.
Let's start with these.
Okay. Good job.
Let's put it back right here. And then we'll do the carrot.
It's so nice to introduce you to juicing. And now we're going to add some, you want to pour some of that in because these are mostly kind of dry. It's not like our cucumber drink, which had a lot of water in it. We are using coconut water with the pulp. That's plenty. Okay. Now, no, not yet. That's last. Now we're going to go ahead in our blender, our juice, we don't have a juicer, so we're using a blender to make our juice.
Lifestyle, join Pauline. Need a go-to, join Pauline. Tryna live here to join Pauline. Pauline winning with the ball team. Build new habits for a lifetime. Talk interviews, it's the right time. For a beat blog, big extravaganza. Good vibes, only go ahead, catch 'em. All access, backstage press. How to balance back and forth. All the love and the joy. You see major events. Delicate treats with the mix. DIY complete the project. Believe that sharing give you knowledge. It's all one Lord. Pauline, show love. Join paulinesamuels.com. It's all one Lord. Pauline, show love. Join paulinesamuels.com.
Okay, so we allow the blender to grind it all the way down to this beautiful, rich, red juice you see here. Next things that you will need, because we're not using a juicer, we're going to use a strainer, a big bowl, a large spoon, and we have a jar ready here with a funnel. If you're really good at pouring, or if you start off pouring it into a jar, then this won't be necessary. But that's how we're going to do it. And then after we have it in the jar, I like to add a little coconut cream to the top of it. A little coconut creamer to give it a little extra added something. Again, we didn't add any sugars, so we didn't have to add any sweeteners at all. And I promise you, this is already so delicious and sweet that you will be pleasantly surprised. Look at you. I love having kids being introduced to healthy juicing and making delicious treats. If they like it when they're young, they'll grow up liking a lot of good things filled with natural nutrients, minerals, and vitamins, and live a more healthy lifestyle, free from a lot of the things that plague us today. And now, after it's drained as much juice, we start to press with the back of that spoon. And this is a really large bowl that we're using. I used to use a jar, as you can watch in my parsley, cucumber, ginger drink. But I decided just get something big and get it all out at once. Also, the grate on a lot of these things are awesome in other things. You can use them for baking, for compost, for a number of things, which I will go over in a blog later on. We're just going to keep squeezing that. So what do you think of juicing, Polly?
I think it's really fun for the summer, and it's perfect and refreshing.
Great. So are you going to be my new juicing helper?
Of course.
Awesome.
Juicing is really fun when you do it. When you do a new recipe and something new with your friend.
Awesome. You can teach your friends how to do it.
Especially during summer.
That's right, because you have time off from school, don't you?
Yes, we do.
Okay, so I'm going to finish squeezing this juice out of this because there's just a little bit left and I don't want to bore you. So I'll be right back.
Maybe we should taste it.
This? Well,
Yeah.
come on over here and give it a try and tell me
Okay.
what you think.
Let's see.
Give it a little taste. Yeah, I'll give it a taste too.
That's really good.
It really is. Oh my goodness. It almost tastes like shredded coconut.
Yeah, it does.
Wow, we should bake with it.
We should.
We should bake with this stuff. I think I've squeezed this dry, just about.
You want
Maybe
to
we'll
squeeze
make
it
some
really
cookies.
hard. You want to squeeze it really hard to get all the juice out.
All that. That's actually quite a bit. That's more than enough for us because we're also going to add our coconut milk. Okay, so now we're going to funnel this into a jar, Polly and I. And you know what? My mom used to use a hand grater and cheesecloth to do this same process. She would grater all the carrots and the beets with her hand on a large grater and then put them in a cheesecloth and just squeeze out all the juice. So hold that for me, Polly.
Okay.
All right, and hopefully I've got a steady hand. Uh-oh, a little spill.
Gosh, the shredded stuff was so good. I can't wait to taste the juice. It's probably going to be even better. It looks like.
Oh, wow,
really
look at how much we
juice.
got. And how many carrots did we use? Because you're the one that's washed them.
4 carrots.
4 carrots and about 2 beets and a piece of ginger about 3 inches by 1.5 inch wide. And we used a whole apple. And I think we used in this recipe a gala apple. Although, you know, pretty much any sweet apple will do.
Or any sweet apple you might like.
Now we're going to add a little bit of this. This is the secret ingredient.
That makes it 100% good.
Sweet. There we go. I'm not going to put a lot in there because we're going to try it first. And,
Should we mix it?
of course,
That's the most important thing, is to mix it.
I'm going to have you mix this. You just start shaking and baking. There you go.
Okay. You want to shake it really good to make sure everything is a juice. This looks like watermelon juice.
We'll make some of that soon. Okay, I've got 2 glasses for us, and I'm going to let you pour them in there for us.
Okay.
Because I've got a special treat that I'm going to add to it.
Do you think this is probably good?
That's good.
Okay.
And I have a little something special here. A nutmeg, just to spice things up a little bit. Just a little bit. All right, ready? Down the hatchet. Cheers. Mmm.
Oh, that is amazing.
Oh my gosh, I could drink this all day.
I could drink it every
Thank you,
single
Mom,
day.
for handing down this recipe to me.
Thank you.
And now I'm sharing it with you.
Oh my gosh, it's too good.
Oh my goodness,
It's
this
so good.
this really is. It's so delicious.
It's a lifestyle, join Pauline. Need a go-to, join Pauline. Tryna live here to join Pauline. Pauline winning with the ball team. Be a new habits for a lifetime.